Let's look at the draft. That's the first pick Tiny by OG.
It was Fnatic.
It was Fnatic. The TI3. Yeah, you guys got 8th.
Yeah, definitely. That was like flying no tail.
That was flying no tail.
Yeah, okay, you got 8th. Yeah.
No, flying no tail got 7th and 8th.
Yeah, that was TI.
Yeah.
We got 9th.
Look at the.
We got 9th.
Feels bad, man.
Take a look at the draft,
No
boys.
money.
OG first pick Tiny.
How does this? I actually.
What?
You just said that.
Yeah, I do.
And
But
Wyverns?
now he just takes over. Why didn't he take over last?
I'm not taking over. It's because you were talking about something irrelevant, and I want.
Oh, we're talking about the summon where we have fun. My bad. Winter Wyvern Slardar picked up. We saw Slardar lose 2 games earlier.
But this is a good
in
combo.
EG.
This is a really good combo, though.
10 seconds.
I don't like it as much with like the Shadow Demons.
There's still a Tuskar in the pool. Like, OG might take that.
5 seconds remaining.
Or Earth Spirit. They want to take. I think they want to take Jerax's hero here because they don't pick the Tuskar or the Earth Spirit. It might get banned in the second phase. And I don't think they want to risk that.
Which one do you think it is?
There's also Clock. I picked that. It's quite good versus Slardar. So now they want to third pick Fly's hero, and let's see what Cole bans. So they can either go 2 options. They've showed No Tail's hero. It's most likely No Tail's hero. They've shown Jerax's. So now they want. You can see. I think the thing in this patch is the 5 pool feels very limited in the heroes. Like, there's not that many.
There's like a clear tier list.
5
Like,
seconds
there's
remaining.
that are way better than the others.
They're like the real like I don't know how to call it, like the god tier support heroes.
Bane's been getting he's getting ignored this series. It wasn't ignored in the last.
He was getting banned a lot. Like
earlier. Not these 2 teams though. That I saw.
I think Bane, the problem with the hero is he has no real team fight, and he's a very single target. He kind of falls off in some ways. And I still think the hero is good. He just wins you a lane, and as like I think both Nolan and Lil were saying, and like even the King 1 players, like the denies are really important.
Yeah, so that's what they've been doing. Everyone, like Navi parks the Shadow Shaman mid, just chain denies. From so many of their games. Even when they play Undying, he just sits mid and goes and spams denies.
A PL ban
5
from
seconds remaining.
Cole. Who has second pick this game? Complexity. Right?
Yeah, Complexity's gonna be picking out of here, but they do have.
I really like that.
Pick.
I like that ban by OG. Cole banned the Dro or the PL, and then OG immediately banned the Dro. And Cole loves this Dro with the Wyvern together. Like Wyvern Dro is really strong.
Yeah, he takes damage.
The lane is just really strong.
10 seconds
and
remaining.
Wyvern is a save for Dro, and Wyvern Slardar Dro is just a really strong lane.
And they usually do like a Slardar Dro off lane, and then like the Wyvern lane support and get greedy as like the safe.
Yeah. HJ is correct.
Yeah, they usually best to ban like what they're scared of. 4th pick, like Complexity will ban what they're scared of OG 4th picking, like PL being one of those type heroes. Like they just don't think they're gonna be able to deal with it with theirs, and so it usually gives you a good idea. Like you said, like they ban the Drought, gives you a good idea of like what they're looking to pick in their core role, because they're going to have to reveal 2 of their 3 cores in this round of drafting.
I think OG might grab Bat Rider.
I think. I mean, the Panda is just so good right now for them.
I think they would prefer over the Brew over it.
I think the Panda is just a better hero than Bat in this patch. Bat seems to have a lot of issues. Like the hero's been over-nerfed. Or not over-nerfed, it's just been so nerfed, and
still see it commonly drafted versus Wyvern.
The thing is, you need to see the carry before you feel.
It's a good 4th.
Yeah, they have. I mean, they have pick after Cole.
But there's like some offlaners I think in this patch you can just pick without really seeing their carry.
Yeah.
And they're just good. That's why Panda's like picked so much Omni. They're besides really Razor, and then there's like
that's really hit or miss. He either like dominates the lane, kind of just gets ran over.
Yeah.
I think they're thinking about banning the DOTA here.
I think the theme.
On OG.
I think the theme with the offlaners in this patch is like they're all these tanky kind of strength heroes. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, it's okay.
That's why I feel like Bat doesn't really fit as well as the other heroes.
Oh, maybe they're looking for DOTA themselves.
I think
they
OG
the sniper.
Yeah, I think OG wants the DOTA.
Cole should pick the DOTA here.
I think they should too. I think they're in a great position to
kind of force their hand, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
By banning the sniper.
For sure, they should pick the Medusa.
Yeah, PL's already banned out.
I think I think you have to pick DOTA.
PL. We were talking about PL and Drought being pretty good against DOTA. They're all banned out. Sniper banned out.
They can't pick the Nyx.
5 seconds.
They have Tusk already.
Tusk could be a 5, but it would be a little awkward if it was.
I don't think they would do that, knowing OG. They like fly on these ranged heroes. Yeah, Medusa's the perfect pick. They should definitely.
Heard we picked last pick for him, and they didn't pick it though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure he's like.
This time you have to.
It's like you just have to look at in the game.
Look at the bans and you versus a Tiny as well. They just pick DOTA here, don't they, OG?
I mean, I think they might still pick Flies Hero here, but
You think so?
I think they still might pick it. And then, but I don't know. Like even Swindles was talking on like the couch the other day, like how he thinks Medusa is amazing versus Tiny. Maybe he's just being greedy and thinks he can just fourth pick
10
it.
seconds remaining.
But what hero does Fly play
5
now?
seconds remaining.
Is all four of us
Yeah,
are
we
gonna be
gotta
energized?
energized, man. Gotta stay energized. Monster's one of the best drinks to have it.
Wow.
It's so
Phoenix
funny because I was
does.
actually talking to him about Phoenix the other day, and they were talking about how hard it is to play as a 5. But with Tiny, you can usually get away with greedier 5s because Tiny's just like such a strong laner.
It's really good versus Wyvern too.
Yeah. If OG get this fourth pick Medusa, like Cole just auto lose. Legitimately
10
just auto
seconds
lose.
remaining.
Well, their heroes like rely on like jumping you with like the Start Art Doom, and they're like meant to
5
burst you down and
seconds
like
remaining.
a slow amount of attacks, as weird as that is. So like with Phoenix, it's really nice because they have no one to hit the egg yet.
I'll do it for North America.
Hey,
man.
wait up. Hey, Bulba, here's some trivia.
Come on, Kyle.
Hey, Bulba, Harry
Pick the
Potter
Medusa.
trivia. What's the Phoenix's name in Dumbledore's office?
Fox.
Oh.
How can you doubt his Harry
You saw
Potter
me on the
knowledge?
trivia on that stream thing, man?
That wasn't
you could-
trivia. That was just nursing stuff, and I saw them give you the answers beforehand, so
Are
you could look smart.
stupid?
I
They did not-
watched.
They did not give me the answers.
Oh, I mean, no
You
one
can ask the
prove
guy
it.
that asked me, dude.
I
I'm not
did.
gonna cheat like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean, it's
you.
not cheating. You're just trying. How did I cheat?
I missed some as well. They didn't show. I missed like 2, and he didn't show that. So
That's about the feet.
missed 2 out of like 15 or some shit. Ooh, you want to take it outside right now, Matt?
I would actually. Who
wanna
do you?
take it out?
Can I
Okay,
watch?
can we get a Sennheiser
Turn
survey?
it.
Who would win in a street fight, Grant or Bulba?
Oh my God, dude, Kyle, why did you not
I
pick
want
the
that- I
Medusa?
want
They
that
have
on
to
the
take.
screen
They
soon.
have to take the
Dude,
Medusa
Medusa's so good versus DP and this lineup. Like, if OG takes it,
I feel like they. I'd
come
be so
on.
surprised if they didn't. Take.
for
You're not concerned about complexities
10
like
seconds
Trump
remaining.
5th pick?
They banned the sniper and the drought, right?
Yeah,
So they're
and
like
the PL,
they're like
and
five
prepping.
seconds.
dude, Phoenix
remaining.
Medusa is like literally like 3-year-old combo. Like Phoenix Medusa Tusk. Like, can you get a better draft than that?
You guys keep saying like, right? Didn't the VP guys said it best? Complexity is gonna pick whatever they want. OG. Think they just take Medusa here? Is this 100% Medusa pick? Who's 100% here? Any of you three?
That's a risky take.
My problem is that like
High chance.
one day Kyle talks about like, oh, Medusa being the ultimate counter Tiny, but then match time he doesn't pick it. But you know that can happen. But I feel like that's kind of like a double thing for him. You should like, you know, but whatever.
What about offlane Phoenix like with
They
support
don't.
here?
They don't play offlane Phoenix.
Oh, they were talking about it briefly, but I guess I had never seen S4
What if they just take Puck then and just don't pick DOTA? Would that
Puck?
trigger you, Bulba?
I mean,
the call.
they should pick the Medusa, but whatever.
They just don't have like a even if they pick DOTA, they don't have like a way to force the fight. I guess they just can't
Tiny.
get gone on. Tiny, I guess.
And
Okay.
Tusk. I don't know.
So
I think
saying
like
Puck,
it's just
too.
like right now OG's draft structure just looks really nice. They have everything. They have really good team fight. They have a win condition if they pick Medusa.
If you had to say one good thing about Complexity's
Dire
draft,
team
though.
back.
They have a lot of damage. They do.
They take
Oh!
Hey,
man.
hey, that was Fog calling it, and I you know, they
You
just way to force
took,
the fight.
took the dunk, don't
I alley-ooped you. No, you dunked it.
you? Okay, fine, fair. I'll
Okay.
take that too.
You both alley-ooped
We both
to each other.
We both.
I'm a team
It was
player.
a
Cross
yeah,
dunk.
it was together.
10
And Bulba
seconds
I
argued
think they would take the
remaining.
Puck.
Why were you so sure they take the
5
puck?
seconds
I just feel like
remaining.
they're saving the carry hero for last. That's
What's
what
the
they're
point
doing
though?
for
Because
Rezo.
they have
I know. I'm not saying that. I just think that's their mindset. They're just like, we want to give Rezo the best game possible.
yeah, but it doesn't matter because they
I know.
OG's
But
turn
picks-
to
But they
bat.
did.
They
They did
lost
pick
it.
it.
I'm not saying I
Bulba,
agreed with it.
that's-
I just.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
if you
that's what
want
they wanted
to fourth
do.
pick the carry, it's better to pick in that because you get the ban and then you pick the as well.
Well, then maybe you
Doesn't
should be in
matter.
Fly's position.
I'm not in Fly's position. That's why I'm here.
Well, okay then.
And
That's why he picked Puck.
There you go. Fog,
Right,
you should
Jimmy?
be in Fly's position.
No, I definitely should.
Watch,
yeah, I mean,
no,
you
but
can-
watch
10
Fly
seconds remaining.
just be next level and not like he's gonna pick. He's because Swindles didn't ban the Medusa. He can
5
still pick it here.
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
they're probably gonna go for DOTA.
OG's
Not bad,
turn
you're
to
picking-
Not
pick.
yet, no.
Last
They banned
It's-
Nakes.
it's
I
like
can't
a
imagine
Deuce
they
game,
plan to
right?
pick Deuce. They just banned Lifestealer. It's like not very good against.
So what's the last pick? Is it what's the last one for Rezo then? If it's not DOTA.
I'm thinking.
Like some Arc Warden or some shit.
Yeah.
Dire
Usually
team
it's not enough damage on it.
yeah, that's what.
Terrorblade. Oh, they banned Nakes and picked Terrorblade. That's odd. Usually that's like a pretty.
Don't you pick
pretty
like
counter.
what do you pick
Oh.
here? I think Sven is actually boss.
Terrorblade.
Sven, huh?
I think Sven is just good. Like look at the draft with Sven. Like
I feel like with Kyle, he's
10
gonna go
seconds
Drow or
remaining.
Gyro though. That's
Gyro is
I-
also quite good.
Yeah. I feel like the way they like to
5
play,
seconds
they
remaining.
want like a ancient clear. Yeah, I mean, Sven obviously fits that build too. He's a little bit slower though.
What is your thought for them not picking that Medusa, you think? There had to have been a reason, or did they just forget about it? Like, did they think the starter's too much?
Yeah,
Now
there you
select
go.
your heroes.
Yeah, they definitely needed the Ancient Clear. I know he prioritizes that really highly.
Boys, I'm gonna go with my gut here, and you know, normal people will pick OG here, but I'm gonna go with Complexity. So I like their draft, and I feel like you pick Puck into Doom, Death Prophet, starter, and I didn't like the Puck pick.
That Doom set. Sorry, I'm always really appreciate.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm not
I
gonna
really
lie.
appreciate sets. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
That Doom set. Like,
It's okay. This is why we have you on.
Oh, by the
couch
way,
here, Bob.
let's see the street fight.
Sennheiser survey is a
Sennheiser
joke.
survey just went with Bulba.
Oh wow.
Dude, I would definitely take you guys.
Are you seriously?
Dude, no rules, no rules.
Yeah,
That's
no
important.
rule. Are you serious?
That's important, dude.
What?
I would just kick him in the nuts.
What?
Oh wait, so he's allowed to use his wand, right? The wand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Good
why.
luck. I've watched the movies. I know to dodge curses.
Don't make me bust out my Patronum. Seriously.
God, get me
5
off this.
I'm not a
seconds remaining.
Dementor, you dumbass. That wouldn't work on me.
Patronus. Sorry.
I already countered you.
How?
Patronus only works against Dementors. You serious?
No, but
Where's the Harry
So
Potter
summon
knowledge
him.
now, small son? All right, but we have the game. Boba loves complexity. Bog, who do you love here? BSJ, who do you like here?
You, Grant.
Thanks.
Aw. No, I actually, if they were going to win, like with the drafts given, I think Complexity has a legitimate shot at winning. So I'll ride the Bulba train here.
I'm gonna go with OG because I think this Doom is gonna click Doom on Tiny and it's gonna last 5 seconds.
But it does full damage.
But it
we
does-
tested
we
it
did test
yesterday.
it yesterday.
No, if he builds
We tested
Ags,
Aghanims,
if he
yeah.
builds Ags, it does like it ticks faster with damage.
Yep.
But it does the full duration Doom. It does like 5,500 damage.
It's actually like
Pure.
it's like 5,000 damage.
Yeah, it killed a hard.
You have to
Tiny.
like you walk in and you refresh it and it just all dunks the
Prepare.
damage.
Yeah,
for
it
battle.
dunks the damage, but it ticks like normal in terms of time.
We were actually testing it with S4.
Yeah, with
yesterday.
S4, and they know this, so
Yeah, they know it.
they know about this.
No, they
I don't know if Cole knows
It's
it,
more
though.
important that Cole knows it. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
it
know
is
if
very
Cole
interesting. If he builds Ags, it's because
they're going aggro tri-lane actually, because OG's supports are really, really weak. Like
They are. Phoenix is very.
Phoenix
greedy.
is like one
They
of.
get
Phoenix,
strong
like,
at 2 though.
Yeah, but no, it's still. I think Phoenix, like, he's not as strong as he used to be at 2.
But you think Wyvern's that much stronger?
Yes, Wyvern's way stronger.
Wyvern's like the strongest level one
Wyvern's like the
support in the game.
strongest.
Wyvern's
level.
definitely strong, but at level 2, if they start changing up because of the fire spirits, if he goes for that.
No, I think like looking at.
No,
the,
I mean I'm not saying
looking
you're
at the
wrong, but
fight, like that tri-lane, that
He's so aggressive right now. He was so quiet.
I'm not
before.
Yeah, I
being
know.
aggressive at all.
Is
A
this
little bit.
Oh, it is a mid Terrorblade. Okay.
Oh, is this going to be the...
They're going aggro.
No.
Yeah, mid Terrorblade.
30
The monkeys
seconds
Yeah, we'll
to
give a
battle.
shout out to Monkeys Forever, one of the OG middle Terrorblade
Yeah.
max Q players.
Yeah, he likes Terrorblade in all positions. You tried it in 4 positions.
Roaming. Yeah, I got in a couple one of those pubs and I auto lost.
He
With
actually
him
had a
on your
pretty good
team.
win
With him
rate.
on my team.
Yeah, you know.
It happens.
No, this is so beautiful by Swindles because he knows that the Tusk is going to shard top, and that he's not going to start bottom, and they're going aggro because now the shard doesn't do anything.
And they
They're not going to
revealed
show
their
the
lanes
lanes,
yet.
and their
Yeah.
lane bottom
The battle
completely dumps
begins.
on OG's safe lane. Kyle, thanks, boys.
Thank you, Kyle. Please.
NA
win for
bias
NA.
over here, boys.
Yes.
I just want a third game.
I mean, the thing is that we had 3 teams out of the 4 in this wild card playoffs, and
Nice.
3 NA and 1 European. And if the European team that wins, that just doesn't.
so that's 4 European teams then, if they win.
It'd be Fnatic plus.
You think
3
Fnatic zero?
Right?
Might as well be.
I mean,
They have
Pilot
Pilot
Eye.
I mean, have you seen Pilot Eye's eyes?
I
have.
actually, yeah, gorgeous.
I only
Absolutely.
just see those once, yeah.
Well, middle lane, it is
Some-
going to be Limp versus Resolution. Like you said, the Terrorblade versus the Death Prophet. No poor man shield anymore.
I wonder why he went Illusion.
Wait, why did they
before.
switch? Why did they send? What's happening?
Where?
Why didn't they just go aggro with the Sven and the Wyvern?
Huh.
Confused. Why is the Doom bottom and why is the Wyvern there? Confused.
Oh, tree to the throat.
Well, it looked like they had that perfectly set up.
Yeah, because OG's safe lane is so weak, and now suddenly you give like the Puck and the Tusk like a really good
They're
lane.
not good against Puck.
Yeah, and now it's like this. Okay, now Fog's prediction is coming into play. I don't know. I thought they just go aggro, and I feel like OG can't do anything to the lane. Like Tiny will get stunned and just die.
Doom seems like he'd be good against Puck and like a.
Yeah,
too.
you just get the creep right, and you just
Yeah.
sit there. Like both heroes are gonna farm, but Doom.
That's
quite
what
good
Doom
versus
wants,
Puck.
though.
Yeah.
There we go. Level 2 picked up now on the Tusk as well as the Puck. Bottom, got some pulls coming out from Fly, but Z3 gonna try to disrupt it.
It's already. Doom
Oh,
has
we
a
got
health
Satyr.
regen creep. That thing's broken now. It gives like 7 or 8 health.
Thing is, like, Doom
too
does
much.
nothing to Tiny in lane. You're a creep. You have 0 armor. Can't contest him.
Harass coming out on some of these. Fly will get hit again. Take a little damage.
Can't contest.
Oh
Thing is,
well.
The thing also, if they go aggro on Cole, like the Slaughter can play like.
Oh, is Fly gonna get this one too? He's
Between
gonna
mid
jump
and
for it?
bottom.
Wow.
Got it.
Infernal Blade coming out. Harassing No Tail.
Infernal Blade hurts. I mean, when you're against this Doom with this aura, you actually just can't trade hits with them. There's no
Isn't it like one Infernal Blade, then a Hadouken, and he's dead?
much,
Like
yeah.
from the health he's at right now, yeah.
Uh-oh. Kyle versus Jarex. 2 of the best 4s in the game right now.
Kyle's got these items though. Stout Shield, Orb of Venom, Slaughter starting items.
And uh-oh, Kyle.
Good
Quick
decision
TP.
there.
But the reason also the aggro is good is because like then Slaughter can kill mid and bottom. Like he has 2 lanes that he can like roam to.
He doesn't really do anything to Terrorblade though.
No, but you can still like roam onto him at some point. Like, but the biggest thing is he actually has like something to do in the early game, right?
That's a good point, yeah.
Now, what is he really doing? Like you don't want to put Slaughter in the zoner. You know what I'm
Get it
saying?
off.
Yeah, you're right. But he does play it more like a 5 in that regard. Like that is more his playstyle. I'm not necessarily right or wrong. He plays like, remember they played with Drow, he just like protects the Drow the whole time. Maybe that's what he's used to.
Looking at the last hits department, OG are
Fucking
just
rough.
winning every lane.
Denied.
In mid lane there. It's not really winning, but even the DP, I think that's a win for Jared.
Oh, hit him with the...
This puck is happy.
Well, he's gonna toss him back into the tower here.
Doesn't have the stun up.
Nice shards are there, barely misses. One
Gets so
trap
much health
trees.
regen though, he'll be full
Yeah.
in no time.
Who actually thought about going back in on Doom?
As long as he's not dying, Watto's like...
No Tail got both those last hits. Through the train, then hit it,
Trust
and
me,
you got both.
You know I saw.
I know you-
Last
That's
hitting in lane is all I know.
I saw you get excited.
Middle Limp is losing in the CS, but he's harassing Rezo. But Rezo still has 6 tangos, just uses
I
health
think-
potion.
First few levels, Terrorblade can do fine versus DP, but
It
then
gets
once
worse
DP
and
gets
worse.
levels, it gets impossible.
Yeah. Terrorblade's a hero that like doesn't get that much strong. Then he gains his meta, and that's only up, you know, a
Yep.
small percentage of...
DP just starts spam pushing you out of the way.
Z-Freak this time not even gonna play around. He's just gonna get his rune. Now middle lane, there's a double damage there, and it looks like Kyle's coming with it, or he's gonna give it to Limp. I don't think so, it's Kyle. Is there a possibility? Whoa, toss back tree throw, but Freak just goes back uphill. And a lot of loyalty. Oh, here we go, the double damage will come into play. He gets the kill, Kyle might get melted.
Good
He got melted.
Yeah, they'll tell you the double damage really coming into play, and that's first blood on a hero you guys said probably shouldn't die to a Slardar roaming.
He has the DD though, so
Yeah.
that makes a big, that actually makes a big difference.
Sven now, like since the Tusk TP'd out, like he's kind of having fun now. Top lane.
Good skill build. I love it.
I love the
2 in Infernal.
Remember when people thought it was just a when it first came, right? Got reworked, people just thought it was absolute garbage.
I like the 1-2-2.
No, S4 Chessie, like you said, Chessie's having a little bit better time up here, still S4. I think S4 is, besides maybe Eternal Envy, has had one of the best tournaments so far.
He's been
individually.
he's really been playing super well. He's been giving a bit like better lanes
Yeah, he has.
than usual, but he's been really doing a good job.
Oh no. You want to get that level 2 Infernal Blade off.
Note if people watch OG,
Noting.
they relied so much on this Tusk and Clock. And I've seen them go aggro some games actually to give S4 a good lane.
Moo actually has his pumped up kicks on. He just dodged 2 avalanches.
I told you to stay to Mango for that. Giving a Mango.
This Satyr creep's actually owning.
5.5 regen.
Yeah, it's like that's with your strength on top of it too.
Oh. Stun is gonna fly in. They already used both their stuns. Unfortunately, Warcry's here. It's not gonna overcommit. Kyle, it just feels... Well, it feels like Kyle moved around pretty good in the game 1 as well. I guess it's really past the 10-minute mark when Cole started falling off.
Yeah, he's doing what Slaughter does best, picking up all the bounties.
We see Limp started, as soon as we said Limp's getting levels, he just starts really winning that mid matchup, and he got a kill too.
It's always nice.
So he's nice.
Evolution has his Aquila now.
Dream to last hit. Aquila calling blade.
No reflection. Are you a fan of just go the normal 0-4-4 build?
It depends what kind of lane you're in. Sometimes, like in the safe lane, you'll want the 1 point for a possible kill, or even like to protect yourself. But in, like in the mid lane, he's never gonna do anything to DP. So, well, I like the Sunder level though. I really like that because DP's gonna look to dive his tower.
Uh-oh, and there it is. Stun Toss gonna snowball him under, trap him in, and oh my goodness. God,
Nice
They do that.
executed.
They always do that too. That in their games, they love doing that.
So hard to play melee heroes against power shooting.
Same with Tusk. Tusk is like the best hero for it because you have two different ways to set up on the tower.
I mean, we saw it happen versus in the OG games, right? The last when he tossed the Medusa back. Like, what can you do? Can't.
This is No Tail's best hero, like
What would you say No Tail's best hero ever is?
Meepo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Meepo.
Terrible's really good.
He's a really, I mean, his illusion
He's the
heroes in
original.
general. Ah, good, terrible.
Now look at Limp. Invisibility rune. They have to know something's up. 'Cause they're just sitting behind the trees.
Yeah, the Slardar being mid is what makes this more obvious. I think DP's not a hero that like farms jungle.
It's working.
Well,
Oh, he's walking out.
and then Limp's like, what the hell? He finds him. He's gonna throw out his ulti as well as that. We're gonna see a heal fly. Oh, he doesn't get the Infernal Blade off though. Would have for sure been a kill. Looks like still the Hadouken actually misses. Z-Freak picks up the kill. They're
Radiant's
gonna
bottom
fly.
tower is under attack.
Has boots.
That kill doesn't matter. They just want the tower.
Bill, nice kill on No Tail right after that. His invisibility was like 2 seconds away.
Supposed to stack those
Radiant's
ancients.
bottom tower is under
Get
attack.
levels mid.
It's exactly what they need.
Everything's looking really good for Cole, guys. The prediction stands the left side of the. Whew.
You guys know.
It's in a hype.
What are you saying? I just didn't make it.
He just waited till the end.
Go complete. I mean, OG, who's winning? And just dives coming. No Tail taking a ton of damage again. Fly goes down to that Infernal Blade and bottle.
Nowhere to go.
That's his last bottle.
TP here right after your respawn.
One up Infernal.
Bye-bye.
Radiant's bottom tower
Still has
is
Doom
under
for the next time
attack.
around.
You see that? He went 1-1-3. That Infernal Blade's chunking him.
Making a crazy prediction. He's gonna go phase drums. Oh, okay. Oh, he's going Urn.
He's gonna earn first.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. Yeah, he does that over here.
Usually does. Yeah, I love his Sand King still. It's still my favorite build, even though I don't agree with it. I just like it as a. It shows the
Radiant's bottom
individuality of
tower is
Dota,
under
right?
attack.
Yeah, it's his playstyle. He does it like better than anyone. So
Radiant's
like if you do
bottom
something
tower
really
has
well,
fallen.
it's almost better to
Can we
like
click
have that playstyle every game.
Can we click Swindles really fast? Look how farmed he is. He just
Wow.
took mid lane for so long, and then net worth. It's quite
He's above the tiny. Ugh. Wow.
That is a problem.
He stacked. He
Yeah, I
stacked
would
quite a
say.
bit of. He stacked quite a bit of ancients for this Sven.
I was surprised No Tail went bottle because he was like kind of pinned under his tower the whole lane. It's a little bit different if you're like pushing the lane out and then going and getting the bounty runes. But this game he was like stuck under tower all game.
I mean, it's exactly what Bobo was saying, right? Their supports are weak, and they got abused by Cole's movement.
Radiant
That's my
are
thing right now.
scanning.
Is like they had to either pick the Tusk there or Fly's other hero. Forgot what was banned second phase. I think SD got banned. I'm not sure.
SD got banned in the first.
This is the problem with Fly's position. Patch. Not that many.
Yep.
Think about it.
Well, still, Jesse's just been chilling up here. Walk, treads, trying to harass him a little bit, but Jesse just swings on him, and look at who's back here. Slardar Coil does come out. Looks pretty defensive, though, unless we got some TVs, and there is one fly.
Too late
But
though.
too late.
It had to be
Well,
right away.
They have no further catch after that either. Like it's just the Tusk.
We as well got the spike here.
Keep in mind, it's like kind of like last game. Like Cole has a lot of heroes farmed, but Resolution is just like ahead of everyone else.
I don't know if Terribly can like
It's a
solo
hard.
carry this
Yeah,
game.
I was gonna say he needs that tiny.
I mean, if he gets to like the late game, I think he can. Doom's one of the better heroes against like one or two.
After the tower goes down, he has his urn. This is the thing. Why
Radiant's top tower
on a hero
is
like
under
this or
attack.
like last game, right? Like Moo on his Sand King, it feels like he's playing 4. He gets like the Tranquil Zir and roams around. But on his Doom, right? He's still sticking bottom with the urn.
Doom's like going mid.
Yeah, we are going into mid. Lane does get one Spirit Siphon, but he's just melted down
Meta, they
with
can
more.
just-
with
yeah,
meta
it's
and
good.
catapult wave.
Yeah.
They can actually take over this tower.
That was a
easily.
great timing push with the
Dire
catapult.
structures are fortified.
But Doom's like a hero that says like stay away from my lane. As long as he has Doom, you can't like no one hero can walk up to him. So he's a hero that instead of like forcing a rotation with Doom, it's almost better in games like this to say, hey, nobody on OG can walk down here.
So why get the urn?
I mean, yeah, that's a good question actually. I'm not 100% sure.
Radiant's top
just
tower
likes it.
is under
I think it's
attack.
just his like he's gonna be a
Dire's
part of
middle
kills. It's just in the
tower has
immediate
fallen.
future he'd rather stay down here and get his levels up.
Bless you, Bulba.
Bless you, but you
Yeah.
can lift the microphone so you don't sneeze in it. Those are good sneezes, though. Those
Yeah,
are those
that-
quiet sneezes we were talking about the other day.
Right.
Grant's not a fan of those.
The quiet sneeze just like it doesn't feel like you're getting anything out.
Yeah.
Like when you
I hate it.
sneeze, actually like a chew and it
DD
feels
ruined
so
No
good.
Tail. They're looking for moves. Snowballing.
Still does have his Scorched Earth up. He's trying to get
He's
his
dead.
sand, but
Is that a DD? I didn't see a DD. A lot of damage.
once again, rotations coming out after the quote-unquote laning phase here from OG are on point.
Sven just clear stacks? Yeah, he did. Okay,
I was gonna say, look for a rotation.
Sven just boosted up in net worth. He cleared that ancient that Kyle was stacking mid.
Yeah, they need to somehow kill this Terrorblade some.
They're gonna fight for the tiny here. They're gonna go up. He is getting healed up. That's sweet percentage-based healing, but Limp pops his ulti, and No-Tail's not gonna last that long. Limp will pick him up, and look at this. Jarek's in a little bit of trouble. He has Snowball. Oh, and he's going.
Radiant's top tower is under
He tried to.
Unfortunate.
It was key.
DP is quite good versus Tiny though. You watch the Chinese scene, they kept picking DP versus Tiny.
And why
Zero armor. Like,
is that why? Or
Radiant
is there any other
structures
reason?
are fortified.
I mean, I just saw it, but obviously the third spell I think is really good versus the hero.
he's high strength and he has zero armor.
Radiant's
Apparently, it makes you heal
top
faster
tower
too.
denied.
With the way that status resistance.
That was so good by S4. Gets it an eye on the
Does
tower.
it really? You
Yeah,
should-
like the same with damage ticks. Damage ticks come faster, it just doesn't last as long.
Okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
Oh, he's got it. Level 4 sprint. Zooming.
I just think it looks so funny sometimes.
He can't be slowed either. I think that's the
He
most
played,
like, BS part about it.
He played Slaughter the same as last time. He didn't really farm his blink. He just kept running around.
Rezo.
Never really took a lane to farm. I think it was the game versus EG.
Tail's still farming now.
They're gonna kill him? Just Wyvern and Slaughter?
Might be enough. That's to like bully him out of
A lot of damage coming up from Wyvern.
He gets the attack off. And Wyvern, yeah, putting in so much work.
He's trying to avoid that toss. The
Radiant
creeps.
sick, actually.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah.
Zephyr gets it with his regular right click, and the brothers work together.
Look at this. Most teams, like the Slaughter, would stay bottom to farm, but look at what happened in bottom lane.
The Wyvern's farming.
Yeah, the Wyvern's farming, which I feel like is a miss.
You want him to get blanked?
I feel the Slaughter should stay bottom to farm this blink.
Sure.
But
It's not their playstyle though.
It just, yeah, Cole.
They're just different.
I think so. BP said it right. Like well, there's gonna be a kill on the Moo again. BP just said Cole is their own person kind of thing. Like we want to predict the draft, but
Dire
it's Swindle,
are
right?
scanning.
He'll always have his own ideas about Dota.
I'm surprised they're making no plays with the Doom. Like in terms of either he rotates like you said, or they like rotate to him. He's kind of like been solo in lanes and just getting like you saw him die to the tiny rotation. Now that one, like they have, it's a really powerful hero for them, and he still has his ultimate.
Kyle's in on the weird spot right now.
I think Kyle's happy with this. He's like, wait a minute, you're on my side of the map. They just keep beating his intelligence. Nice silence.
Silence.
Limp. They're gonna be able to get jerks before he snowballs even.
I
I think they
There
got
it
the
is.
egg too.
Phoenix.
Oh, he missed a hill.
Oh
Missed a
my
hill, decided
God.
it.
He's still dead.
But Kyle, he's soaring. Like, you said that, like, Kyle's kind of, I was like, wait, aren't they on the wrong side of the map there?
I thought it's for
Yeah.
it's fine. This is all space for resolution, but like you said, the matchups are not as bad for all this time. Sven is really good versus Terrorblade.
Yeah, they don't have like the life stealers. They're Sven Cleave. Like,
You just burst him, like you just jump and go BKB. Even if he like sunders you, you still can't man fight him, right?
Is Rezo, would you say Rezo's the best farmer right now? Not best carry, just best at farming? Who would you say that is, Bulb? Oh, what about you, BSJ? Who do you look up to? Like,
yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, you saw it in TI. Like he just solo carried his team. Pretty like they just said, here, Rezo, take
I think
it.
Miracle is probably the best so far.
well, Z-Freak get a little bit of trouble here. He's right at the edge of that coil. He's juking, he's jiving. He's still alive. Now he's soaring. Soaring to his death. Nice stuff by Kyle, actually saving his brother right now. S4. He's getting sucked down hard by Limp, and now Flock is going to drop. But they do actually get Z-Freak on the end. He does go down. Tusk socks up Kyle to 2 for 2.
What's Chessie have? What do you get, Blink?
Greco.
Oh, Echo, okay.
I think he's one of those guys always does the same thing.
Let's talk about Sven item builds. I see a lot. Like this hero, when you get mass, you can go a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I like the SNY personally as the move speed talent, but I see Ramsey's.
All the Russian like Sven's go for Echo.
Yeah, they go Echo and then the Strength Town and the Damage Town. That's what they like to go for.
I really like
Dire's
the double
bottom
hit. You
tower
just kill
is
people
under
with God
attack.
Strength in 2-3 hits.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of playstyle you're going for, because like the SNY is more of like a efficient farming item, but the Echo is obviously, like you said, better for the burst in fights. So I think
Isn't
with
Echo also
Terrorblade,
good?
I can argue that Echo is
Isn't
probably
Echo
better.
also really good for farming though? Like
Yeah.
farming ancients?
I mean, it's. I'm saying it's like both are good for both, but like the Echo is slightly better in fights, and then the Tanjin is slightly better.
Because
for
the
farming.
SNY you move around the map.
Yeah, and you're
General.
zooming. Yeah.
But I think like since he has so many disables on his team, he should just go for the DPS.
Yeah, I
which is
agree. I
Echo.
agree. I like that too.
He has Slardar, like DP slow, Wyvern slow.
Yeah, I with the,
Being able to just burst this Terrorblade in one stun is pretty much their main goal.
yeah, because it's terribly. I really do like the fact that he has the Echo and he has the Slardar. That they are reliant on bursting. That is what Slardar does.
Looking at bottom, Puck.
Stun.
No Yules or anything. Like Kaya, what do you think about that?
The hero wire. S4 does that.
Definitely needs Yules.
Yeah, I feel like the Yules is necessary against the Talons.
So, like, thinking about last game compared to this game, like the biggest thing is like OG supports. Haven't been able to do much on the map. Even I guess last game as well didn't really do much. That was just a matchup. But I guess looking at the EG games,
Chelsea's very far up, but the scan comes out, catches Cole, wrapping around here too. They know that Cole's coming.
Yeah.
They got that scan earlier. They're trying to bait a bit of reaction, but
Now
Might
ulti
not be
comes out
good.
from Limp. It's level 2.
They could just turn this into a Roche if they.
Oh, killing Flyer would be so nice.
Starter really needs Blink.
that's a God Strength and an Exorcism down.
Yeah, they need to turn this into something, or just back off. They look like they're going for the tier 1.
OG's gonna try to heal up and fight
Radiant
right after this.
structures are
They get
fortified.
vision on Rezo though, on the back lines. So it looks like it might be a tier 1 here.
Cole needs to run, yeah.
Cole need to
Yeah,
get out of
Cole
here.
needs to
They
get
know
the
that
hell
God
out.
Strength is down here. Still has not doomed anybody this game. He's going for the Shadow Blade.
Melted on down by the Phoenix.
Roche just gonna Roche?
They know that they have no ultimates on Complexity.
Fire Spirits plus Terrorblade.
This is all because I feel that Starter has not been farming his Blink.
If he had a blink, that fight could have been for sure. The Phoenix would have died.
They had no catch without it.
I mean, everything's like delayed. They can react to it. Like OG with like snowballs and phase shifts.
There we go. Roshan goes down. Reasonably quick punch down.
plays like this on his hero is that I think if he feels like he's not the one running on the map making moves, his team, no one else makes calls. Like, and maybe that is true for his team. The way he plays, like he's always looking for stuff.
Yeah, he is. And he is farming right now, at least.
And that's even why I feel like he started playing more of these active heroes. I don't feel like he likes playing these because
Radiant's
he's an
bottom
off-laner,
tower
right?
is under
Yeah.
attack.
And yeah, leading as like the spy position is kind of hard if you're not used to it.
They're looking for Z-Freak up here. Can't quite find him.
They got. It looks like they got vision. Oh, yeah, he went to next wave.
Thought I saw ping too.
Yeah, it looks like they. No, they definitely were still hunting. Okay, I thought I saw him ping, but the high ground ward now placed by.
This is still fine for Cole. Like they have
He's stalking now.
He's back.
Gives him a poke.
They know they have a ward there
Radiant's
now?
bottom
Because that doesn't
tower
give flying
is under
vision to
attack.
Wyvern when he...
Oh my. Oh.
They might.
Z-Freak.
They might know.
so Chelsea's just farming bottom.
Does he have the blink? He has
must
blink
have the
coming out
blink.
now, right?
Yeah.
Strength
So he
talent,
went strain and damage, yep.
Yeah.
I think there's pretty much the two choices, because
Radiant's
if you go
bottom
ahead
tower is
and
under attack.
Oh, they find him though. He's gonna try to get away. He's gonna just God Strength and go for it. Can he get it? It's
Fire
a slow
Spirits.
attack speed, yep.
Yeah.
And that should be enough to burn all that damage over
Kyle.
time.
Okay, they got the timing.
It's a 1-for-1.
TP
Kyle.
away.
Nicely done. Like you said with the Yules there, right? That would have been a kill again. Kaya. There's a blink on Kyle now. That's important.
That's I would take that favors OG because like the terribly is so farmed compared to everyone
And
else.
Sven's their way of dealing with it.
Yeah, and Sven's their win condition. Every time he dies, it's way worse than Tiny dying because Tiny isn't really OG's win condition.
Sven's not exactly like an impressive 6-slotted hero. People view him as like a carry, but he's a hero that like hits his timings before the enemy does. Right now, and that's like what makes him a carry.
And he's not even like usually you want to be like pretty much 500 GPM on a Sven.
Yeah.
He's actually below that, but he could.
People haven't really been picking that hero much. BSJ, like, did he get nerfed? Like, what's the reason?
I think he's just bad against what's good. Usually here, like, you pretty much have to last pick him when there's like Medusas and Warblings and stuff like that. Ooh. Glimmer Cave. He has his Arctic Burn.
It's forced him up. He is actually
He's good.
Dire's
getting
middle
played
tower
Z-Freak.
is
God
under
does it
attack.
again. Look at the turnaround. They're up for Puck Silence. It's going to wear off, but Kyle with a perfectly timed stun.
That was sick.
That was
Z-Freak.
Z-Freak there.
Glimmer Cape, Force Staff.
Even with them having
Dire's
vision with
middle
the
tower is under
reflection
attack.
on him,
This is why they give him all this farm. It's like,
would you say Z-Freak is a better player than you, Bulba, in the 4 role?
I'm not even playing the 4, man. I'm playing the 5. Technically.
Is it like the hero that normally plays 5?
Okay, I guess he's playing the hard
Radiant's middle
support.
tower
He's
is
probably
under
like,
attack.
honestly, the hero pool's like not even the same.
Would you say
Radiant's
Z-Freak's the
middle
top
tower
2
has
in
fallen.
NA
Of what?
of a 4 role?
He doesn't play Portal.
I'm just Bulba's
Dodging
done
the
this.
clock.
I'm going to bed. Bulba, hello?
What? I view more the 4 as like the guy that runs around. I guess it's farm priority, so.
Yeah, that's what it's always been.
I think he's different than
Oh, Thunder is trying to come out, but look at this.
they don't have Osprey yet.
Oh, he throws the Doom on the
Oh,
Tiny.
let's watch. Look at the damage.
Yeah, it goes a lot faster.
The Doom. He's Doom fogged.
He's actually dead.
Yeah. He
Res
does
was
go
locked
down.
down too.
And oh my goodness, he does have it up.
Fire Spirit.
Curse comes out.
Right now, it looks like it just goes down so quickly. No, Resolution's dead. He already used the Sunder. And on the backside, nice. Done. Man, this is going to be 5 for 1, maybe? The Yule from Leonard Castrate. Yeah, he got 150 Castrate.
You can just tell that was so far.
Dude, the Chessie Kyle stuns, they hit 2+ heroes every stun they threw out that
Dude,
fight.
these Z-Freak ultimates.
That curse. Yeah, that curse was beautiful. Just locked down the puck after the combo.
I think what's hilarious is that one actually killed him with the Terror Blade hitting him, but all the other ones were like leading into silences or stuns from Slaughter to kill the puck. Like that's actually how they're killing puck every fight or like every pickoff.
Radiant's
good
middle
teamwork there.
tower is
Like, that
under
was-
attack.
That was actually just a full team fight, you know, just good teamwork.
Dude, this
All around.
Slardar is the same level as this Sven. Kyle?
Kyle's killing it. Do you think Kyle's the best 4 role in Dota right now?
Yeah, for sure.
The 1000 night vision at level 20 on
Got it.
Slaughter is like no joke. Like hey, that's really good late game talent. So if he can get there, like levels do mean a lot on that hero.
And you normally don't get him, right? So getting it like this early could just be a game changer.
You don't think he wants the attack speed?
I mean, bash. He'll take the 15% bash chance at level 25 too. The corrosive haze on Dispellable was pretty huge against Terrorblade too. Usually removes a bunch of different things. He has some sick talents late game on Slaughter.
You know what? Complexity is just, they just stand for brotherly love.
And Mo.
And
Are scattered.
It's like they really embody the.
Moves like the awkward third wheel. That's not so
I mean,
awkward.
they do, right? Just hanging around the house with them, like not even being sarcastic.
Jax.
Super good.
Quick
No,
snowball.
Kyle gets trapped, but Chessie's here. There's the Echo Saber burst and brings him down.
DD run top.
Oh, look at, can he get the Sigil? Making me nervous.
Sigil.
Sigil or Sigil?
Yeah, I think Sigil is how you're supposed to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
it's,
That's
I
the
usually
language
call
of
it
origin.
Sigil,
That's
but
the
yeah.
that's the Latin pronunciation.
It actually is Latin.
Yeah, shit, busting out
Dire's
the.
top tower
No, he's correct.
is under attack.
I
He
like
busted out
Radiant's
Webster.
middle tower
like
is under
Sigil.
attack.
And now they're just going to get a tier 2 and Cole.
Radiant's
That's
middle
just it.
tower
They're
has
rolling.
fallen.
It's
Dire's
actually.
top tower is under
I
attack.
swear.
Radiant's
Don't hit.
middle
Oh
tower is
my
under
God,
attack.
Kyle.
Peace out.
That ward ping, man. Like, I thought they saw it
Dire's
earlier,
bottom
but
tower
They definitely.
The
They
last
have to.
15 seconds of it too.
Look at Spirit Sight.
game pings too. These are huge.
Dire's
Dude, Kyle
bottom
was
tower
actually playing
has
out of his
fallen.
mind.
Terrorblade used to be able to build defusal against Sven, but not anymore. Like you can purge the Warcry and actually focus targets, but it makes it so Terrorblade cannot focus targets in game.
Dude, Kyle's the same level as Terrorblade, sorry.
Dire's
I know.
bottom tower
But Kyle
under
is
attack.
crazy.
owning.
That's 4 position player in A.
The
2, 2, and 14.
Sorry, Nation.
Death Prophet.
Best 4.
I love the casual plate mail for the armor and now going for the Octarine. Getting very close to it as well. So what does OG need to do then?
They just need that. Just need to wait and prolong the game. That one really. Dire goes high.
Yeah, they
Because-
haven't saved anybody.
Dire does have a timing where if they don't win the game by X time, like they does kind of get killed.
You think? People always
Doom?
underestimate
I don't know,
Death
actually.
Prophet to me.
Doom and Death Prophet.
I feel
are pretty-
Death Prophet's the most underrated late game hero.
If he goes Ags, that tiny will die full to
Because
0.
Terrorblade needs like Butterfly, Scotty, and then like they can't really die to Dire's lineup.
And a Fertile Blade on the 80% magic resist catapult.
He's going Spirit Vessel on Doom.
Because all these Butterfly carries
movement
kind of
speed.
own Sven. Right? You can't buy MKB and Sven isn't as good. Kind of don't want to buy him anymore.
Look like Kyle's still stacking too.
You can go for the one.
But still, Butterfly's really good with Sven.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is.
So card counters. And all these carries right now are like Butterfly carries.
Most Fins go for, like, the ones that go for the talents he went for usually go blood.
This Doom is going to be zooming around the map now with this movement speed. Phase drum and Spirit Vessel.
Kyle in a little bit of trouble. Middle lane, they've already found Chesty. If he goes down here, that's a huge pickup. It will be Kyle as well, getting run down right now. Will he get slowed up by anything? Doesn't look like it. But still, that's huge. It's a really big pickup. I think this happened to Cole in the group stages. They had a moment middle lane where Chesty just got picked off.
Could buy back on Sven here, by the way.
Would you want to?
I'm not saying it's good, but like they do have the way to force the fight, and it looks like they're lingering.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
That's a big momentum swing.
Yeah, that was. They're
Just
choosing
one
not to.
kill.
I wasn't sure
Yeah,
what they were
just
gonna
one
do.
kill like that.
Dyer's top
You
tower
take control
is
of like the
under
Roche
attack.
side of the map, right? Go
You
top.
get wards down. You get so much.
Ah, nice.
Two full towers.
Oh, a good pickup. It's been
Dyer's
initiated
top
there.
tower.
It's really important when you have Terrorblade. If you get kills, they like turn into objectives.
And there we go. Stun toss. He is outside the map lane.
I guess he didn't toss him back.
Oh, there we go. He's getting in the gym up. Let's see the damage. Look at him. His HP is actually just disappearing.
Nice egg. Might get killed down.
We'll see the egg. They're getting spun up. No, the egg's good. Kyle will get perma-stun. He should go down here as well as Limp. Is there anything wrong?
Silence is owning.
Oh my god, Limp.
Limp just turns around and now health slowly going up. He has the Octarine.
Yeah, Sunder, but I don't think it's gonna be
Oh, the silence. I don't think he's going to get Sunder off before silence. Maybe the Lincoln Sphere?
No.
Chessie comes in, pops someone.
4 for 0.
They took that fight entirely without Sven as well.
And they didn't. I thought when they initiated on Limp there, I thought Tiny was going to toss him back into his team.
Yeah, I thought that for sure. That
The
would've won
Wyvern
fight,
gets the Wyvern gets the cold embrace off there because he's so close to the base.
That was actually a big. You're right. That was a huge mistake.
I really thought that No-Tail usually gets those tossbacks 90%
Those
of
are
the
his
time.
favorite things to do, it feels like in
Yeah.
Dota.
He did it earlier. You literally saw him do it to the Dusa early on.
That was like the fresh pickup of the Octarine, I think, for Limp too, right? So he got all that
And he
life.
did such a good job of like staying alive. He used the Yules like right as the egg was popping.
Yeah,
If they kill Death Crowd there and he doesn't have buyback, do they push base?
they could have. Maybe.
Meta would be down, but like they still would have a hard time fighting them. So yeah, they could have very
Feels
well.
how big, like you guys said, the swing of momentum, just like that. Like you kill one hero, oh my goodness, take it tier 2 and then
Chessie set that up, right?
Yeah.
He just gave them a false sense of
smart.
Yeah. That's a play I like to make, usually feed. The white.
I've noticed that in your games. That is the common
I'm
thing.
I'm very good at that somehow.
Kidding. You've improved, BSJ, since I've
man.
known you.
Thank
You
you.
have. Really have. You know, I used to watch you, blame you. I blame everyone though, but you've gone far
than
better.
others, maybe.
And I mean, you 2-1 DG. You know, it's when you
times.
showed your side.
Yeah.
Thought you impressed by BSJ.
Of course. I watch the stream all the time. He knows.
Under
Yeah.
attack.
I'm a lingerer.
Radiant
I gotta cheer for my boys
structures are
Complexity. They
fortified.
tell me they have my stream on like the big screen while they're all playing.
All right, they say that. They say I'm on the big screen. All right.
Well, I mean, it's probably you than me. It's probably you than me. You're not on big stream.
That's true.
I'm like the, I'm the innate region. I mean,
BSJ, we shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting them. But look at this. They're gonna go up. Here comes Metamorphosis. Live. Yes, he pulls up the cheese. He has his ulti up again because that Octarine. Look at that. Trying to get melted by Chessie. And now the egg is down. Doesn't look like they want to kill it.
So is that too?
The Octarine. Oh, he was before the stun comes out. He's gonna try to soar away.
it's feeling pretty good about our prediction here, Paul. But
This game is looking really grim.
Like I said, BSJ, I
Radiant's
always
top tower is under
your
attack.
prediction.
I believed in yours here.
You know you caught me.
Radiant's top tower has
No,
Chessie
fallen.
I don't
gets the
know.
tower.
It's like last game. I felt, or no one said if OG, the coach just picked up Medusa. OG had a free win this game, but
They did have like lack of success with
Radiant's
Medusa
top
yesterday.
tower
Medusa is really good versus DP as well. I feel.
Radiant's top
I
tower
really felt
is
that
under
big too.
attack.
Can't really push to the tower versus Medusa. Sits there and gets farmed.
Look at this.
Radiant's
Winston.
top tower.
After these rounds, he's gonna have a full Shields guard as well.
He's so farmed on TP.
Radiant's top barracks
Kills
has
right now.
fallen.
You see the buyback
The
status.
true carry doesn't need Sven. I mean, Sven obviously has good items, but
I think right now they're just too far ahead for this TP to solo carry. Tiny is a non-factor.
Radiant's top tower.
He's not even that far ahead right
almost
now.
has a level 20.
Radiant's top shrine is under
huge
attack.
Hero is really hard to play versus Sven.
Got it.
Yep. Get eaten.
I'm surprised they banned Lifestealer that picked Terrorblades. Like Terrorblade's like one of the hardest counters in the game
Radiant's
to the
top shrine
Lifestealer.
has fallen.
Complexity punished the pick with the Sven.
Maybe they're trying to trick him with their ban. You know, you ban
pick
something,
first
you're
though.
not
You
gonna-
pick first though.
Yeah, but it's mental, you know.
Oh yeah.
all
We're not
about
afraid of an actual counter.
Eternal Envy.
Dude, Bulba just got denied by Eternal Envy.
What are your thoughts on this game so far?
It's a trap.
In the mouth? Can you speak in the mic?
He said Kyle God, Complexity God.
Can't hear him in the mic.
I don't think they turned it on.
Well, they don't just want to leave it on. What if people just come by and start cussing?
Yeah, triple stun by Kyle.
Yeah.
Best forward
Kyle's an
position in A, right?
Kyle's actually an animal this game. Look how far. Look, he's level 20.
Yeah, I said he's got the night
Envy,
vision
do you see
talent.
this? He's level 20. He said the Tusk is level 12.
Chessie is level 20.
I mean, he's the same level as his carry, dude. Kyle is at, yeah, Kyle's, that's what we were saying. Kyle's God.
That's a full Vlad. No, he's buying all the wards too.
I just want to say, look at Wyvern's farm on the
It's all
network
because of
chart.
Kyle.
It's all because of Kyle.
I mean, I'm just saying though, in terms of like this never feels good when you have like.
I see 5
This isn't a
Kyles.
patch where you want the one hero up top, unless it's like an anti-mage in a perfect AM game like we saw in the first one.
Look at that.
I think it's only really Morphling, right? Morphling.
Yeah,
it's like him in the
Morphling.
perfect game.
Yeah.
And Medusa.
Terrorblade's a hero that can do that if the cores are like really bad against him, but that is not the case
And
here.
No Tails farm just feels really bad. Resolution coming up here again. This is where they got picked off before. They need to be careful. Look at all of
Cole's
complexity.
stalking.
This is the Cole wrap from TI2. Classic.
He's got the halberd on the blue too.
Complexity wrap rounds.
Oh,
And they're going in.
got the stun on red. The Ruben team's coming.
He's running into him. Phoenix gets a nice one, but that silence, two-man, they're going to kill the Tiny so quickly. We do have a Sunder up. Can he get it off? He does. Uh-oh, Lynn. Argues his Yule, but the quiver came from Siegfried, saves him. Egg will stun him, he'll get out, but that's your 2 cores. That's not just almost Infernal Blades him.
I like the way Moose transitioned his items, just tanked out. Like, the Stomp's a really good creep to have as well. You saw he got surrounded by the Terrorblade illusion. Stalled out the fight, led into the fence. That was all set up by Moo, you know.
Wait, can we see what the Tusk level is? Level 14 compared to, what, 21 on Kyle now?
Unbelievable.
And he's got an XP talent on Tusk.
He's
too.
higher
that's-
level than everyone.
That's what Eternal Envy said. He's like, there's a Tusk talent for the EXP, and Kyle's just slaying it.
Okay, God.
But nice D ward there.
Radiant's
It's still
bottom
always
shrine
tough
is
to
under
push uphill
attack.
no matter who you're against, right?
Absolutely.
Kyle Lincolns. Usually people say S4 is unkillable here.
He doesn't have
He
anything.
doesn't have a Yule though. Yeah. Uh-oh, and there.
I'm so surprised. He has that much net worth and he has no way to deal with like, the
Radiant's
first way to
bottom
kill him. That's kind of
shrine
surprising.
has fallen.
Like, DP Silence, he's got the Octarine super cast range.
Cole's just gonna go high ground now, right?
Yep.
They have what Metamorphosis up. That's about it.
I rely on DP to push R here.
So, let's not call it. The game, dude. I don't want the Uncrustable, man.
Why'd you leave it here and not put it back in the fridge?
I'll hold on to your Uncrustable.
Yeah, couldn't you put it back in the
I
fridge?
already had 2 today.
Bubba's gonna
mold-
want it later.
It's
Don't worry.
molding.
He's gonna want it later.
Yeah, he is. Bubba loves Uncrustables. That's
so
a way to his heart.
It's actually the best.
Radiant's
Oh,
structures are
Kyle takes out
fortified.
another stun from the Tiny. And now Limp has ulti. This is the
Radiant's
Glim.
bottom tower
So
is
hard to
under
deflect.
attack.
It's like impossible to fight into this.
Yep, and here we go. Puck does buy back. He's
Radiant's
TPing
bottom
in.
tower
He actually
has fallen.
cancels it. And now they're just killing their axes slowly with the Ghost Fish. And there we go. No Tail does toss him back finally. We're going to see BKB by Chessie. Unfortunately, it's not going to do too much. He's just going to smack the axe. Limp getting crashed down a tad bit. But Zefric just kiting around with this Arctic Burn. And that Spirit Vessel just destroying Jarex right now. And there it is, the double Spirit Sight. He just chasing down the cast range, and you can't do anything about it.
That was like a sick disengage, re-engage by
Radiant's
Poison
bottom
eliminated him there.
tower has fallen.
We're just gonna keep going.
No Tail goes for another toss back. Sun gets juked out, and Moo just gonna get away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look at that. They don't have Ghost or God Strength, a little tougher.
Looks like they want to keep going because they know Puck has no buyout. Sven's gonna have God Strike in 20.
Has his ulti in 40 here with the Octarine. And look at that. Cole. This is what they did in the first 5 minutes last game, right? They got a nice lead, but this time they just turned it into a lot more.
Their shot calling this game was like
Way better.
way better, I feel. And it might be because of Kyle's hero. Maybe he wasn't comfortable on bounty to make those calls, but in general, I think like they all kind of played a lot better together. Like they didn't really play alone that much. There was a few deaths here and there, like the Aegis. That was a big mistake, and then Chessie dying somewhere in the Ancients, but
Radiant's middle
Well, he gets
tower
tossed back.
has
He has
fallen.
BKB. He's just gonna pop and hit the racks. That is a insane BKB. Oh, now he's going back in. He gets the cleave off on Fly with Jarex. They're gonna try and chase down No Tail. He's gonna drop here. We might see the G's getting dropped, but Resolution, he's BKB'd up, still defending.
Radiant's middle tower.
They lose their 4x. He's going for it. That is gonna be mega. And Doom comes out now. That's it.
Yeah, this game's...
I think I'm mega. It terribly doesn't feel.
Let's call it, boys.
Out there.
But talking about the game, like I feel game 1 was like a 70-30 draft for OG. I feel this game as well is like very similar. I feel like this game is really easy for Pro to play. Like yeah, they're playing really well, but I feel the draft sets it up where like it's easy. Like they might have made a few mistakes, they let Roshan, but I think OG's really outdrafted this game.
I mean, like this game they made 1 or 2 mistakes, right? The last game they did the same thing, but because they were outdrafted in the first game, like
the biggest problem right now is like the 2 deaths I feel like No Tail had bottom. Like he died bottom at the tower and then he died again. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
early
cripples
on.
your
That was
momentum.
early.
Yeah.
And that really messed with the like, cause No Tail was like he needed a good start because he needed to make space in this game. Terribly can't really solo carry, right?
Look there.
He needs another core with him. And the Tiny didn't really like. Tiny's so poor. It's 10k net worth.
Talk about tank.
Everything kind
soldier's
of turned at that base push. Well, when they tried to toss that Death Prop in the air, Cold Embrace came out and the whole fight got turned around.
But it's like
But still, it's very hard.
it all kind of ties back into Fly's hero. I feel like this 5 hero just. I understand the reasoning because Phoenix is kind of good versus Doom in a way, but he's not really. He doesn't really secure the lane. I feel like this team really needs to give No Tail so he can make space for them.
It's pretty curious because I was actually talking to OG a bit yesterday, and they were saying they didn't like Phoenix on
It's really weak because he's been so nerfed and
It's just a fly hero that like I guess they wanted to.
like it can't spell level 1 anymore, right? Like
Yeah.
the hero doesn't have much damage. He's just like his spell level 1 is so weak. He doesn't have a spell.
Radiant's middle tower is
He's a
under
low build
attack.
spell, low base damage too.
There you go. Complexity. Not being off range too much yet. They still got game number 3, but game number